guys, Jess Speciale here, and you are watching Mum on Purpose. And today I'm doing a book review for you guys. I am reviewing the book The Life-Changing Magic of Tidying Up by Marie Kondo. So I've always been one of these people, I'm very interested in reading and improving myself. And I found it very, very difficult to read as I became a mum, so I used to listen to iTunes all the time, and then my books would always get wiped whenever I went to a new device and they would not install them again. Anyway, so I love my Audible app now. I listen to audiobooks on my Audible app and it's great. I absolutely love it, love it, love it. So I was at this seminar and this very successful guy was doing the talk, and he earns like over $1 million a year. And he said, and you should read this book, The Life-Changing Magic of Tidying Up. And then he just went on with his story. It was about, he's talking about his business success. And I'm one of those people, if somebody I admire recommends a book, I'm writing it down and I'm getting it. It goes straight on my wish list in Audible. I wait for my next credit, or I write it down and I search for it on Amazon or something like that. I mentioned this book, I didn't know what it was about. I didn't know what it had to do with anything to do with being successful in business, but I downloaded it and I love it. So I first listened to it about a year ago, and Marie Kondo, she developed her own method of tidying up, and it's called the Konmari method. You may be familiar with this. So the basis of the book is, rather than accumulating so many things, often we're accumulating things out of fear of the future. So we're living in anxiety, or because we're holding on to the past. So, we're living in the past. So we're either living in anxiety or we're living in the past, usually by having all this stuff. And it's not usually because we actually enjoy what we have. And my parents live on a farm and they're always accumulating things that might need one day. And I kind of took that with me. I found it very difficult to throw things out. And the book's not just about throwing things out. It's about keeping what you love and holding on to things that give you joy. So the basis of the book is you go through all of your belongings and you decide, you hold up each item and you think, you concentrate and focus and think, does this bring me joy? And then you either throw it out or you keep it on that basis. And so I'd done a big Konmari clean out. I did a big Konmari clean out, but I did a huge one on my wardrobe last night actually. And I found that, it really does help to simplify things, and it does help to keep things cleaner, and it really does just take so much clutter. Like last night I did a huge cleanse, like I would call it like a wardrobe purge. And for the first time in my life, I just felt relief. I used to get so much anxiety. What if I need this one day? Like I went through and I threw out bags and bags of clothes while I was nesting, but that was for a completely different hormonal reason. And I've got so many regrets about all the things that I threw out when I was nesting. So this was what I was very conscious about it, and I was quite just quick. Like I didn't spend too long. I was just like, do I love this? No, if I don't, why on earth am I holding on to it? Like I do not need more things in my life to drag me down. I do not need things in my life that are just going to throw me off course. I just want things in my life that are going to make me happy. So that's what I did with my wardrobe, and I have a very, very, very limited wardrobe right now. I'm in the process of selling and donating things, and I'm very into making sure that things are being sold and donated in the right way. That's a whole different topic because there's so much waste when it comes to particularly clothes in the fashion industry, and again, that's a different topic. For me, I can understand now how getting rid of things that don't bring you any joy or have any purpose, how holding on to that can create more anxiety and more clutter and just more in your life. So again, I think the basis of anything is it's okay to hear the concepts of it, but I'm not a person who can hear the concept of things. Like I heard the concept of Mel Robbins' book, The 5-Second Rule, but it wasn't until I actually read it, then I understood it and I was able to apply it to my life. And it's the same thing with the life-changing magic of tidying up. There are a lot of great people who have done YouTube videos on it, and they've done blogs about it, but I just think you need to really get the book and understand where she's coming from and understand why she developed this method and understand how it came to be. So I hope that you guys, if you've got any issues with keeping your house clean or clutter or anything like that, I really recommend that you grab this book and apply it. Like, the great thing about this book is it's one of those books that once you know, the Konmari method, you always know it, and it's there haunting you. Like, especially if you're opening up the drawers and you're struggling to open up the drawer just to smash more stuff in. Like, it's just there haunting you. Like, you need to go through all your stuff and find out what you really love. I hope that you found that useful. I'll pop a link in the comments below if you want to go and purchase the book. But I love it. So anyway, thank you guys so much for spending time with me. I'll speak to you next time. Thanks, bye.